guys, it's me, Auntie Wanda. How y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. It's really hot out here in sunny Southern California. We've had some fires going on, and we're just trying to stay cool. But anyway, I'm just out here in my patio. I try to come out here for a little bit every day just to get some sun and some fresh air. It's not good to be being in an air-conditioned room all day. So I'm just here, guys. I just want to come to y'all and talk to y'all about something. I had a young lady, a black nurse, ask me a question. And it's very interesting how some time ago she asked me this question. I didn't know how to answer it back then. And now, with my experience and knowledge, being an experienced nurse, I can answer her. She wanted to know if there was racism in healthcare, or as a young African American woman, would she experience any racism or, from patients and employers. And, I've suspected it, but I've never really firsthand encountered any racism. And so I just basically told her, I said, well, no, I said, I'm sure that there are some situations and instances where you may come across it. However, as long as you have a good work ethic and just know who you are and do the best that you can, I'm pretty sure that, you won't experience anything like that. Maybe across patients, maybe you'll have a racist patient here or there, but your employers should be fair. Well, honey, let me tell you, I got a rude awakening from this new position that I had started, and I let go. So once again, I'm no longer employed, and it's okay. Let me just do a little story time. Okay, so I started this position to help out the Department of Health Services doing contact tracing and tracking as a nurse. And I'm not going to say what county it was. It was not the county that I reside in, but somewhere out here in California. I'll just say that. So I was helping them out because they had a lot of work. And as you guys know, COVID is, especially out here in California, there are a lot of cases, this, that, and the other. And I went through the hiring process and everything. And once I started working, the first day, it was all virtual, online, so I did not have to step out of my house. And so the meet and greet with the manager, I had a phone conversation with her, and we began to talk about experiences and this, that, and the other. Now, mind you, I have 8 weeks left for my MSN, which is Master's in Science and Nursing program that I'm in. I'm currently in school full-time, in addition to working and having a family and everything like that. So my husband has been, he's been a real trooper throughout all this whole process in supporting me and stuff. So when we talked about that, and I told her, I said, well, once I finish with my MSN, I'll be able to, I'll apply for my public health nursing. I was thinking long term, like it's something that I desire to do or continue on, because I am a care manager. That's basically what I do in my profession. So this was something totally different and new, and I was very excited about it. I was very stoked. And so she says, oh, you're in school for your master's? And mind you, this manager was a white lady. She's Caucasian, American white. I said, yes. I said, and she's like, okay, so when will you be finished? Oh, so the whole conversation, when she found out that, it just turned to that. I said, oh, at that time, I think it was about 10, it was only a week or so ago when I had started. So I said, oh, about maybe 10 weeks. I have 10 weeks left. Oh, okay. So where are you going? So she had 1,000 questions to ask me about my MSN program. And so I kind of wanted to divert off of that, because to me it had nothing to do with the position. I did not need a master's degree in order to do this work. And so I began to ask her other questions about it. And so I don't know, guys, after that it just seemed like everything changed. So I would be in the next day when I signed on, she was like, now, mind you, there was 3 other nurses, and they were non-Black that started with me. And so she told me, or that started a week before me, because I was on vacation when they started. She told me, she said, when I signed up, she said, okay, tomorrow I want you to sign on to the meeting. I said, okay. So we signed on to the Zoom meeting, or the huddle that they had. And then so after the huddle or the meeting was over, she says, oh, you know what? I need you to, before you sign in for work, I need you to send me an email that you're on. I need you to send me an email when you break. I need you to send me an email when you come from break. And I need you to send me an email when you're done for the day. So I'm thinking, wow, I've never experienced anything. I'm a professional nurse. I've never had a manager tell me to do this, but maybe this is their policy. I'm a team player. Okay, I didn't question it. I said, okay, no problem. So a couple of days down the line, I just, like I said, I just noticed certain things. And I had a question or what have you to ask. And so instead of her answering the question for me, she told me, or had one of the girls that started a week ahead to go ahead and give me a call. So she called me, and so I was looking at the time. I was like, oh my goodness, it's almost time for me to email such and such and let her know that I had forgot or whatever, to let her know that I was back from break. And she said, huh? I said, yeah. I said, I have to email her to let her know that I'm back from break. I said, don't you guys have to do the same thing? She says, no. I said, you guys don't have to, when you sign on, have to email her when you're breaking, when you go off, when you come back. And they said, no. I said, really? So I found that to be strange, right? And then maybe a day or so after that, I had, after I got done with all the, the initial onboarding training. And so she buddied me up with this nurse, another nurse, and we got to talking about lunches and breaks and stuff like that. And so since I was shadowing her, the nurse, in training, I said, she was like, okay, let's meet an hour. I said, oh, an hour? I said, I was only told that we have 30-minute lunch breaks. So she's like, no, we have a whole hour. I said, what? Where is this coming from? So I sent the manager an email, and then pretty much right then and there, I've already decided, okay, I knew what it was. I knew when the change happened. The change happened with this woman being intimidated by my education. And for some reason or another, I found in corporate America, with a certain demographic of women, aka Karens, let's just call it like it is, they, not all, okay, because I've had some phenomenal Caucasian nurse mentors and leaders. I'm not talking about them. I said, but there are a few that will get intimidated by you and your education when they find out that you're either gonna match their level or surpass it. Baby, you better hold on and have a backup plan, because that is when you start becoming targeted or treated differently. And I asked her, I said, hey, I said, so do you want me to continue on sending you emails, all these different emails when I come on, when I'm breaking in everything, or do you want me to do what the other nurses are doing? So of course she says, oh no, I want you to do what the other nurses are doing. Okay, and so that right there let me know that this broad was racist, okay, and that I was gonna have problems. And because of the stress level I have already in my MSN program, I did not want to have to deal with any kind of discrimination or bias or unfairness or any of those things. I just did not want to do it. So, you know, so after that, I just told them, I was like, look, it was a contracting position, contract to hire. I said, of course, I use, you know, my school as an excuse or whatever. So many times we lose good people. You know, people just, they don't want to have to deal with it. They would rather walk away than to, you know, stay there and fight and have to go through lawsuits and proving different things and just a whole bunch of other shit. So I just said, look, I'm not a good fit for this. This is, you know, I'm just going to walk away. And that's what I did. I walked away. So for those of you who have a desire to go into the medical field, nursing, I just want you to realize that you may come across this. Now, mind you, had I not been in school for my master's degree, I probably would have stuck it out and just went toe-to-toe with her. But because, you know, like I said, that's a whole different stressor in itself. So I decided it was just best for me to just, you know, to walk away. I just started. It wasn't working. I did not want to have her as a manager. I knew what kind of discrimination or, you know, that I was being targeted because of my education level. And, you know, bye-bye, walked away. It's just too many jobs out there for me to go through that. And so, you know, after talking to my husband, we just decided that it's best for me to just wait until, I think it's, when I graduate, in November. Wait until after that for me to go back or start, you know, I'll have my degree then, and then I can just start fresh and just go out there and look for a job. It was very unfortunate because, like I said, it was something different. It was something where I could be working on the back lines and fighting COVID, you know, but I just did not want the extra stress of being targeted because I am an educated Black woman. So I just wanted to just do this quick video and just let you guys know that, you know, this video is for my nursing or nursing people or professionals, especially women, Black women who are thinking about going into the profession. I just want you to know that you may have something like this happen to you. And when it does happen to you, you have to decide, okay, fortunately I'm in a situation where I can afford to stay off a little while longer, you know, and go through this. The bills and shit is being paid, you know. So y'all just be careful out there and know that this is why, oh my God, it's a lizard. No, this is why we have, ooh, he's fat too. This is why we have so much PTSD in our community and high inflammation levels and stress-related illnesses, because it's bad enough you have to, you know, when you're starting a new job, you're going to deal with stressors. It's going to be stressful anyway because you're starting something new, you're learning, you know, but when you have unconscious bias and racism, now mind you, she didn't hire me, the doctor did. I could have went to the doctor and had a conversation with the doctor, but I just, like I said, I just didn't want any of that extra stuff. My plate is already overflowing full, okay? Because in this term, I have a virtual clinical component, I have a shitload of papers. I'm doing a research project. So I don't have time to deal with, you know, other stuff that's going on the job like that. So you may have something like this happen to you. You know, it all depends on who your boss is, and you know, various things that you may have to go through. Anyway, this is 15 minutes in. I hope this will be helpful to someone who may encounter this. Like I said, if you can deal with it, and you know, you don't mind the added stress of going through it, and you know, if this was like a full-time permanent position, it would be a little different. But this, like I said, it's a contract. At any given time, I mean, hell, I don't know, I could be in there a week or so, and then she may say something like, well, I don't like you anyway, or, you know, she wouldn't say that, but she, you know, find a reason to get rid of me anyway, just because. So just be careful, and y'all take care. Talk to you later. Bye.